My name is Deacon Tuttle, and I've been coming to church here since it started. I would say most recently, one of my favorite memories is definitely Bots. That was a really good time. And one from farther back, I would probably just say being a little kid during setup and teardown and just running around the whole time. I currently serve in G-Kids production. Serving for me really has just been like trying to help the little kids understand like what we're doing and why we're doing it. Like it's not just we're just there to work, but we're also there like to have conversations between us, like basically being what I had whenever I was younger for them. I would say it impacted it heavily, like knowing what I should be getting from something, but also knowing what other people should be getting from something. Like if I'm getting it, then there's a possibility that they could get it too, and that we need to get other people to learn. Bots was crazy. The big thing for me was like vulnerability and like repentance and confession. Like I didn't realize how much in my life that like I relied on myself, not Jesus. So like really seeing at men's retreat, like all the men that got up there and confessed from like 8 p.m. to like 4 a.m. or whatever it was crazy. And I was like sitting there watching all of it, and it was just like, it was probably the most emotional I've ever been and that I've ever seen any man. So that really set the tone for me personally. And then once we went to Bot, I know we started and Colin wanted to get into confessing and everything. As soon as Colin got on the stage, I was like, I just felt like something was telling me that I needed to do it, and if I did it, then it was gonna flip a switch for everything else, and it was gonna be like men's retreat. And so I just went out there and did it, and it was the most powerful thing that I've ever done and been a part of. And then Sunday, something was just like telling me, like, because a lot of the thing that I had been like really clicked with me is like, this isn't like my parents' faith anymore. Like I want to live it out for myself. I want to experience Jesus on my own accord, not just because I'm getting brought to church every week by my parents. So I was like, something was telling me, I was like, this is like, if I'm not going to do it now, then I'm never going to do it. So I was like, I'll just get in there. And I went over to my dad and I asked him if he would baptize me. And he said, yeah. And I got dunked. Why you should get involved in the student ministry? I would just say like, there's really no point not to. Like, even if you feel like you aren't experiencing Jesus, you're still learning good things. Like if you don't feel like you are having a personal connection or anything like that, which if you come consistently, I 110% think that you will, there's no point to not be a good person and learn the good things. Like everybody wants to be a loving person, everybody wants to be a caring person, and you're gonna learn these things and you're gonna figure out how to handle situations that get thrown at you.